Hello guys, welcome to the show. My name is Martin Drix Muyeshi. The show is called My Perspective and welcome back again. Today I'm going to talk about editing techniques and how to be a good film editor. Listen very carefully and I hope these tips will help you as we go along. You'll get to know about how to be a good editor. Last week I talked about photography, a good cameraman, and this week I'll talk about editing, because for you to be a good cameraman, you do also need to be a good editor. If you shoot and you know exactly what you're doing in terms of shooting, like you want to shoot, you edit as you shoot. We have some few tips here. Number one, I have some 7 tips I'll share with you today. And the first tip is edit a lot. Yes, a lot of people have been asking me about how do I need to be a good editor. Okay, I use Adobe Pro. Yes, Adobe Premiere. It's a good software. There are people who use Final Cut, Blackmagic and what have you. But I do use Adobe Premiere Pro. CC Creative Cloud 2018, 2019, it's our best software. And tip number 1, be very creative. I mean, be very creative, do a lot of stuff, a proximity of 10,000 hours. That means approximately of 5 years for you to be a good editor. It's 5 years, no joke about it. It's all about what you need to do. Do a lot of editing, practice each and every day. Then, by the time, like me, I've been editing for the last, since 2007, that's about the last 13 years I've been editing. So the more you do the practice, the more you get how these things work. Number 2, I'll talk about edit small. Try to look what exactly are you good in. Don't just edit everything that comes around you. You are supposed to edit small, making sure that everything you have, you edit small. Like you just choose your jobs, make sure it's the right thing I'm doing. Don't waste a lot of your time, because editing, you stay on your bench, you waste a lot of time on your bench, and that's what you're supposed to do. Number 3, I'll talk about editing with purpose. Yeah, almost the same thing, but always make sure you edit with purpose. A lot of filmmakers, award-winning filmmakers, they edit because they know I'm doing this because it will help me in a way or another. If I win this award, I'm editing simply because I have a purpose for it. Don't do just something that will go to the shelves, to the covers. Do something that will help you win an award. Number 4, I'll talk about being unique. Always make sure when you're editing, you're very unique, to make sure that there are things we call styles. You need to have a style of your own, in that you're very unique. People like you because of this. I remember videos like Luch used to do some nice videos. Big up Luch. When he edited major stuff about some dramatic videos. You have to tell your story, be unique, make sure the moment someone looks at your stuff, immediately I can see your stuff like this, I can tell this is so and so, and I'm very unique, and he's very unique. This is what, without just seeing your credits, it's you, I can tell. So that's another point. Another point, be ready for crisis. A good editor, you need to be ready for crisis. Most of the times you get a lot of deadlines. The bosses, the producers, the directors are on your neck. They need you to do the miracles. you have to beat the crisis. Make sure by the time they come up on set, on the bench, they're sitting with you there. They want to make sure like everything is on control, and they want to send some stuff to the media station. It's supposed to go on Monday and it's on Sunday. You have to make sure you have already sorted that before that time. So you the crisis, make sure you can beat the crisis, and everything when it comes to be, you have to beat the crisis. That's a good editor for you. You have to be very fast. That's a rule number one for an editor. You have to give briefs for your cameraman. Tell him exactly what you want on the edit. Tell him what you want in terms of yesterday you brought me this kind of clips, but I couldn't be able to use this kind of clip because of this and this. Make sure you adjust your iris, make sure you adjust your aperture color temperature. Yeah, so you have to communicate with your cameraman or the DOP to make sure that you know exactly very well. You have not to go the same direction, because you see all this footage in the final production, and when the cameraman is on the set, he doesn't know the mistake he's already done, because maybe the program has already not aired. So you need to be very close with your cameraman. In fact, you can just call when you're editing your stuff, you are not on the field, and the DOP is on the field. You have to communicate to him. At least you two guys need to be at par. The other thing I'll talk about, respect your niche. You have to respect your niche and know that I'm doing this simply because I'm doing this. I respect my boss. I have to be on time. The deadlines, you have to make sure the deadlines, you can beat the deadlines on point. Yeah, those are some of the rules you need to make sure you have considered, especially if you're a good editor and you're working with a big reputation company, that deadlines, you have to respect your niche. So if it's all about not sleeping and everything, you have to make sure you're on control of that, the final stuff. Yeah, you have to respect your niche in terms of you know the crew, you know everything. If we've changed the crew, definitely you know we have someone new in the crew, so the credit has to go to someone else. The music credit goes to so and so. You have to be updated with whatever you're doing to make sure that everything is at par. That's a good editor, because me as a DOP, if I come on your shoot and this is my day one, you've been shooting for the last 20 days, I have 10 days to shoot with you guys. I'm a new there, so you have to know these are my pictures, this is what I did, so the credits and everything have to be respected. The seventh thing I'll talk about is be a good storyteller. A good editor is always a good storyteller. Make sure you tell your stories. Yes, sometimes a lot of DOPs, directors, give you a lot of junk. Don't be afraid to cut. You have to cut. Like my friend one day told me one time, these are your daughters, these are your children. Don't be afraid to kill them. So you have to be compact with whatever you have in terms of storytelling. Tell a story. If something doesn't fit that specific story, leave it. You can shoot a lot of stuff, a lot of junk, like 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, but to make sure you give the relevant story that is needed. If something is not needed, leave it. Yes, you're listening to Drix. Make sure you join my page on Facebook. My page is Dr. Drix, and make sure also you join. You follow my YouTube page, Drix Production. I'll be coming with a lot of these stuffs in terms of production, music, video, and all stuffs concerning production. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, follow me, and like my page. Yes, I appreciate, and I hope to see you next week again on my perspective, none other than Drix.